Hello. Just going to give it a second. Let me see if I can move this over. Oops. Okay, that's better. Yeah, now we look crooked. That's better. Say hello as you're joining. I can see someone said hello. I just have to see who it is. Let's see. And get comments. Hi, Stacy. I am doing well. Thank you very much. It's been a busy week already. That's for sure. Someone else said hello. It says Facebook user. Hi, Colleen. I'm trying to see if I can figure out who that was. Stick with me a minute while I hop onto another page and try to find my live. I'm trying to see comments everywhere. It looks like that was Elizabeth who said hello. So thank you for saying hi. How are you? And maybe I'll be able to see comments here. Let me bring this up. Okay, I'm going to watch this camera. Okay. So we're going to get started. I hope you're all doing well and had a good weekend and having a good week. Hi, Aura. Nice to see you. Hi, Kathleen. Let's see. Mic is muted. I want to make sure the right mic is muted. Yes, you can hear me. I'm sure. I have my iPhone volume on. Yes, I did sign up to StreamYard, but Toby, know why it works on some and not in others. Yeah, I don't know why it's working on my old computer and not on this one. It's my problem every single week, and I haven't figured it out yet. You know, trying to figure out technology is not something I want to spend a whole lot of time on. I just want to be able to come live and make sure it works. And if I can see your comments somewhere else, I'm good with that. But anyway, it's 7:05, so I don't want to talk too much. Thanks for sharing with Gail, Aura. Great, you can hear me. Thanks for confirming that. You know, you never know. You know, I can't hear myself. I have everything muted. So anyway, tonight we're working. My name is Antoinette Bay for anybody that might join that's new tonight, or anyone that might join on the replay. So my name is Antoinette Bay. I am with the Paper Papillion. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Limbrook, New York. And I can see myself in this screen, and I really should have done something with this hair, but it's been a that's kind of like the kind of week I'm having so far. Really busy and not a whole lot of time. Hi, Paula. Nice to see you. So anyway, we're using the Awash with Beauty, and as you can see, my paper has been very well loved and chopped up. So I don't have a whole lot left. Uh-oh, it says this video has ended on my end, and it has not ended. Uh-oh. Nope, we're still here. Let me find myself again. Just trying to find, okay, I'm still there. My computer over here told me that my broadcast ended. Strange. Anyway, these are the papers. I've given it a lot of love this past, I don't know, I used it not too long ago, and they're really pretty. And I'm using Mary Merlot cardstock, which is a cardstock that I have not used. I have pretty much a full pack of paper. I haven't used this in a very long time, so I must have opened it up, used a few sheets, and put it away and forgot about it. So we're using that tonight. I'm using the Brilliant Wings, just one butterfly out of here. I'm using stitched rectangles. I'm a little upset because the size that I needed, I can't find in my set. So I probably put it in another set, and I can't find it right now. So I switched to the deckled rectangle. So I'm glad I have these for a little bit of, so that it's not a crisp white edge. So this is replacing the stitched one I have on my original. So these are deckled. These are stitched rectangles and Brilliant Wings. And then for embellishment, we're using some brushed brass butterflies and also some elegant faceted gems, which are very well loved as well. So, and here's that Mary Merlot cardstock again. So I'm going to put all this stuff away on the side until I need it again. And we'll get started. And I decided to use this all occasion celebrating you stamp set because it has some great sentiments. And it's also the stamp set that I'm using in my April card kit to go. So, oh, thanks for telling me that it hasn't ended and that I'm still good. Thank you very much, Lynn and Colleen. And so I'm using this one. And hold on one second. I got to play with this again so that I don't miss comments here. Okay. And I don't know. I've had it for a while. I've used it a lot over the year that we've had it in the catalog. And I realized that I really do like this. So we're going to use that tonight. Oh, and the other thing, we're using the bow punch. We're using the bow punch. And that's also being featured in my card kit to go. And that I will share with you at the end. Anyway, I'm very happy to say that I had 18 of you purchase the Hues of Happiness card kit to go. So I am very, very excited about that. And I'm hoping to keep it growing. So with your help and by sharing them with your friends and sharing these videos and joining my newsletter, I'm hoping to keep growing that. So I've grown as the months have gone by. So I'm hoping to keep building on that. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. And as I said, I'll share the April kit. It's not 100% complete and it's not going to go live until April, the first Monday in April. So we still have time on that, but I'll share what I have so far just to give you an idea of what I'm doing. So let's get started. I've talked enough. So we're going to start with this card on the left first. I'm going to put this one to the side. I have a huge desk and absolutely no room to put anything because I'm so disorganized on this desk. It's crazy. So here's the butterfly. I used gold foil, not foil. Yeah, I think just gold foil. Is that what it's called? Is it called that? Let's see. Yeah, gold foil sheet. I used a gold foil sheet and got a nice pretty butterfly. And I used the bow punch for the leaves. I originally did it with the Mossy Meadow. And then I thought, well, why don't I just make some use of the back of the paper, which is what I did. That's the back of the paper. And then we have the stitched rectangle, some pieces here so we can decorate our envelope as well as the front of the card. And all these measurements and photos of both cards will be in my tutorial tomorrow in my so if you're not on my newsletter, for anybody that may be joining, hi Patty, for anyone that may be joining late or is new, my tutorial will go out at 5 o'clock, approximately 5 o'clock tomorrow, Wednesday the 22nd. And it will have measurements and photos and instructions. And you'll also have this video linked to that tutorial. But you do have to be on my newsletter to get it. And also you have to be on my newsletter to get any information about what's coming in my classes or events and things like that. So if you're new to this page, please, or YouTube channel, please see the link for the sign up. Stacy said, that is awesome. Looks like it will be a great card kit. Oh yeah, I think so. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I'm excited. And we'll do the drawing for that later as well. So we'll be doing a drawing for a card. Was it the card that I made? Yes, the card that I made last week we'll do at the end. And we'll do the drawing for the card kit that I created with the Hues of Happiness paper. Okay, let's get started. So we have our 5.5 by 8.5 Mary Merlot cardstock scored down at 4 1/4. And then we are going to take, now this card requires fussy cutting. So I did do the fussy cutting already. So you know what? Let's do some stamping before I actually do anything else. So on my original, I did the wishing you a happily ever after. And I like the way it fit. Maybe on this one, I'm going to do Happy Mother's Day. I'll switch it up. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do Happy Mother's Day on the front. If I could find it. Yeah, there it is. And we'll get the Mary Merlot. Happy Mother's Day. I'll get Mary Merlot. Oh no, I'm going to use Mossy Meadow instead. So this is Mossy Meadow, and I re-inked it yesterday, the day before, I don't remember. So hopefully it's re-inked good enough. Happy Mother's Day right there in the center. There we go. Move that to the side. Oh, I'm going to need that again. So I'll put that there. Okay. All right, now we can build the card. So I took this strip that has this Mossy Meadow green on the back. And that's the paper I'm using here. I love this paper. I wish I had used it more this year. It's going to go away soon, but it is part of this kit. As I mentioned in my description, if you wanted to earn this kit for free, you'd have to place a $50 order in my online store. For a $35 minimum order, you get a tutorial that includes 10 tutorials from 10 demonstrators. Plus you get a thank you card from me. And then if you bump it up to 50, you'll also get this 2-card kit. The only thing with this kit is that I don't have paper on hand, so I have to order it, and what you'll get is a 6x6. So you'll get a 1/4 pack of the paper. So you have until, I don't remember the deadline that I put on here, but you have until that deadline. I don't know if it's Thursday or Friday to place your minimum order using the host code. So I know that you want the kit, and then I'll order the paper, and then I'll cut that up and I'll send it to you. So that's how you earn the kit here. So now we're going to put this on the front, and that looks good. I have no ribbon going around here. This card is not getting any ribbon. So you could read about that in the description. But if you don't use the host code, I won't know that you want this. So the link itself in the description is a link to my store that will automatically put the host code in. And now I'm going to put dimensionals behind here, but I'm only going to put one behind the sentiment for now because I want to start slipping things behind it. And if I have too many dimensionals, it will be hard to slip it behind. So hold on, I need to put this card here so I could see what I did. But I don't want to show it to you because I want you to be surprised. Now, I did all the fussy cutting ahead of time so you wouldn't have to sit here. It was quite a bit of fussy cutting. So just so you know, there is a little fussy cutting. If you don't like fussy cutting or detail cutting, I heard someone else mention that they didn't like the words fussy cutting, another demonstrator. And she uses the word detailed cutting, which I like better too. But if you don't like all that, then this may not be the kit for you. I love this kit and this paper, and I love this stamp set and dies, and I don't know why I never got it. Just so you could look at how beautiful. And then the dies that go with it are, here's the paper, and the dies that go with it are gorgeous too. These dies right here. So beautiful. I don't know why I never got this. I completely overlooked this in the catalog this year. But I will tell you, if it carries over into our new catalog in May, I will be getting it because I'm going to use, I love it. I just don't know why I never used it before. Okay, now we're going to start placing some of the die cuts, not the die cuts, the flowers that I cut. So last night I was sitting watching TV. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Last night I had my first class at an assisted living right here in my local neighborhood. They were so sweet. And I never got a picture with them. And I don't even know if it would be allowed that I could use it on social media to show you all. But I had six ladies, and I had actually 2 helpers. It's the first time I've ever done it. They were the sweetest ladies that I have met in a long time. And thank goodness for the helpers. I will say that. But it was really nice. It was rewarding. I will say that because they were so happy. So that kind of made my day. So that was nice. I had a good time. Oh, you know what I did? I meant to cut this down. I'm wondering why is this so far over? So I'm going to cut this a little bit because it's going to get covered up. All right. It's because I talk and then I forget my steps. I'm going to go like this, and then I'll take away some of that glue. So this is a leaf that I cut prior to. I'll get that glue off later. And now we're going to start layering. I was thinking last night maybe I should use this piece. Look at that detail cutting in this. So I was thinking maybe I would use this, but it's too big. So I'm going to putz around here. So, and just kind of place things kind of where I had them last night, but I just don't know if I cut the same flowers. Not 100% sure. Here's the die cuts, the dimensionals. No, it has to be a purchase in my online store. That's the whole purpose, Patty. But thanks for asking. This is not, this is a separate, it's separate from the kit to go. Something totally different. This is to boost sales in my online store. And then this goes underneath there, and I might cut this down a little bit. But you do get the tutorial and measurements and instruction in the newsletter. So that's always available to you as an alternative. But if you need to refill on things, dimensionals, or, you know, it's always a good idea. And then I'll put this one up here. Dimensionals, liquid glue, adhesive, glue dots. It's always good to, that adds up pretty fast, right? Don't I know it? I'm going to put this one up here like that. And then I'm going to take I have all of these. Can you see them? All of them fussy cut. And then this one will cover up my boo-boo over there. Yeah, and this is just going to get glued on top. So yeah, that was fun last night. That was really, so it's every week now. I'll be going there every Monday night. And it's really, it's easy because I can't make cards like this with a lot of steps. It has to be just a stamp, and they put simple things together. They'll never do this kind of cutting. They put simple things together, and that's it. Very different from my usual style of, you know, lots of layers and whatnot. But you have to, otherwise we can be there all night. And even with helpers, it was kind of a lot. Because the helpers don't know what I'm doing yet. Like I have to tell the helpers how to help me. But they'll get the hang of it pretty soon. You know, we're going to do this every week, so they'll get the hang of it. And it's from 7 to 8. The program manager was very strict about that. It has to end 8 o'clock. And I'm very happy about that. Let it end at 8 o'clock. Get there at 7, end at 8. Very good for me. And I'm only 6 minutes from the assisted living. So, okay, that one's going under there. Let's see, do I want to put some more leaves in here somewhere? I think so, right over there. I'll get a leaf or two and put it in here. Okay, yeah, we'll throw a leaf in there. Hi, Anita. Nice to see you here. Oh, are you related to Elizabeth? I'll throw that leaf in here. Okay, now we'll do the inside. I'm going to put all of these away for now onto the side so I don't lose them, because I want to decorate the envelopes too. Let's keep these here. And then let's do this. So now for the inside, we're going to go with this strip and butt up against there. But on this one, I want to add this piece as well. I didn't add that piece on my original, but I want to add a piece of Merlot there. So I did all the cutting tonight since we're doing 2 cards. I didn't want to be here, you know, for an hour and a half. I don't want to keep you guys, even though you can leave anytime you want. But I didn't want it to be too long because we're doing 2 cards. And now I'm going to put this down. And it was funny too. I had all they borrowed my stuff, and the event program, the program manager ordered adhesive kits for each of the ladies that is going to be participating in this program, ongoing program. And they all prefer the liquid glue over the Stampin' Seal because, you know, Stampin' Seal isn't that easy to use, and you know, with their have arthritic hands, and it's hard, so they preferred the liquid glue. So now I'm going to order a bunch of these stands so they have it as part of their kit, because they preferred that. Okay, so now I have this little strip that I don't have on my original, and now I'm going to take some leaves, just 2 for now, and let's see. She is my sister-in-law. I am in Texas and she is in Mississippi. Oh, well, it's nice that you get to hang out with each other on Facebook. Okay. That's nice that you both like the same craft hobby, I'm assuming. And now I'm going to put another one down here. So what else do I have going on this week? Let's see. Thursday, I have my team meeting. And then Friday, I have book club, which I'm looking forward to because just in case you haven't read The Maid, I put it here on this page. And it is very good. I really like that book. So I think I'm going to put this big one right here. I like that. I used a smaller pink one on my original. So The Maid, it's a very good book. It's taken me all month to read it, but I'm going to go upstairs after and I'm going to finish it. I have, I think, maybe a chapter left, and I'm going to finish it tonight. That way I could start our new book tomorrow. I don't remember the name of it while I'm on the train going to work. I don't remember the name of it, but I will post it here for anybody that's interested. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to take the sentiment for the inside. And what am I going to use now? So I used Happy Mother's Day. So I'm going to use Lots of Love. I'm using that a lot, actually, lately. And I'll get that block, and I'll do that right here. Lots of love. I hope that I have enough room here. No, I'm going to go right around here, right there, so I know I have enough room. Yeah, I like that. Lots of love. And then we'll put that there. And then we'll put this on the inside, and then we'll focus on the envelope. I've been having a great time focusing on those envelopes, making pretty envelopes, because these ones that I'm doing are going to be hand delivered in a bag, you know, gift bag. Oh, I like that. I like that. So the reason I'm saying I like that is because I like the strip there, and you'll see the difference when I show you the original. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm far away, but I think I'm pretty good tonight. I think I think it's pretty good, and I think the lighting's pretty good tonight too, huh? Anita, yes, wish we lived next door to each other. Aw, I can relate to that. Oh, Patty says, very nice card. Thank you. So here is where I'm putting I have a little bit of a mistake right there. And that mistake is from, oh, you know what? I forgot to put another flower here that I'm going to put it right now. I'm going to use some liquid glue and take this flower, and I'm going to fix that up right now. I just noticed that part that I said that we were going to cover up, which we are right this second. I thought it looked a little bare. Happy Mother's Day. There we go. Now all that ugly is covered up. So, and now my little, when I stamped, I rocked a little bit and it got a little on the edge. So I just covered that up. And I'll put a little one up here and a little one there. And we have pretty butterflies flying around. And it's very neat, very clean, very simple. No ribbon, no splatter, no pearls or gems, just some butterflies. Clean that up. And then on the inside. And now let's get the envelope going. And it's all with the paper. You don't always need, you know, a whole stamp. I mean, I love our stamps. I certainly do. But you don't always need that. Not always, to make a card really pretty, you know. Sometimes the paper just does the trick. Oh, I know. I was going to use Lots of Love on the back of this envelope, and I'll show you how. I'm going to do something, but we'll see whether or not it's going to be. Oh, I know. We're going to say Celebrate You on the back of this envelope. And it doesn't matter which way this paper goes. So I put some liquid glue on the flap, right? And want to make sure that's good. So half a pack of paper, like I said, I'd have to order it in the, as soon as the red, you know, whatever day I said you have to place your online order by, and then I will place the order the next day. And then when I get the materials, I will get the kits together, because this, I don't have, you know, we're not allowed to cash and carry paper. So I have to order it, since this is free with an online purchase. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to put this strip on the front. So we have that strip on the back, and I did not clean this up very well. I don't like anything showing, overlapping at all. And now we're going to take this strip and put it here. And then we're going to put some flowers that are already cut on here as well. I don't want to push it down too far, because I have to slip some leaves in there. And I'll do this one too. Okay, so for this, we're going to emboss. Emboss that a bit. And I'm going to put Celebrate You. Now, I'm not afraid to cut up my stamps, and I did this a while ago, and I think I might have done it online. And I used Celebrate You, and I cut off those two pieces on those 2 sentiments, Grateful To and Everyday. I cut them away from, I could still use them, but I cut them away from the Celebrate You, because I knew I would use Celebrate You a lot more than I would use the whole piece. So I cut it down. The only thing is, though, if I want to resell this after it retires, it would probably not sell, because I cut it. And that's just the price I have to pay for the luxury of having my stamps do what I want them to do. So I'm using my embossing buddy here, and then I'm going to stamp it on here. And let me see. I'm sorry if you get my head. And I'm going to put that right about here, because I'm going to, oops. Oh, it's a little high, but I'm okay with that. And I'll put that here just in case I need to use it again. And my white embossing powder is here. Oh gosh, I keep dropping it. Still okay. Now I'm going to take my tweezers, and I'm going to heat it up, but I'm going to put the volume down. If actually I can't, because I'll touch something on my phone and it will. Oh no, I can. Let's see. I'm going to turn off the volume just while I heat emboss. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to give it a little flag at the end. Okay, we'll leave that right there for now. And then we'll take the envelope, and I think I'm going to punch another leaf. And the front is going to get some leaves. Let me see. Here's the front. And let's see, what size do I want to put on there? Kind of running out of size. Oh, I could have used this instead. You know what? I am going to do that. And I'll clean up the glue on this. I'm going to use this one instead, something different than what I did on the original, since I had it cut anyway. It's probably why I cut it. I probably intended it for the front. And then I'll slip this in here a little bit. And then later on, I'll clean the glue behind it. Just have that going like that. And then back here, we already have glue on here. I'll take off some of that glue. Yeah, I hardly have glue actually. And I'll put this here. There's not going to be any glue behind here. There won't be any glue behind these leaves. It's just going to hang off a little bit. And what I need is another piece. So I'm going to punch another leaf out. There's my scraps. And we'll just punch another leaf. And I don't want I don't think I want that much popping out. Let's see. I'll take some off. Oh, I don't want it up. I don't want it on the top here. Just want it there. Let that hang out a little bit to the side. Then we'll take this, and I'm going to put some dimensionals behind there. Oh, right here. Oh, do you mail a card with it decorated like this one? This I would put, like, if I was mailing it, it would be going in with a package. It would not go in the mail like this. No. This is not an envelope to put in the mail. If it were just the flap like this, yes. But if it was like this in the front and like this in the back, what I'm doing now, absolutely not. I would not put it in the mail. It wouldn't survive the mail. This is meant to hand deliver or put in a package. I have never mailed a card with an envelope decorated that much. Right. I wouldn't, because it will get ruined in the mail. This is a more stepped up card that I would definitely put in a gift bag with your gift, or in a, as a gift that you're handing to someone. Yeah. Good question. Definitely not. Will be ruined for sure in the mail. Okay, so now this time I am going to use the same flower, and I'll put a dimensional behind there. I just want to, when you give a gift to someone, you think that the gift is the, now what happened to it? Oh, geez, there it is. Some people might think, the gift is the main event, but honestly, when you give them a handmade card that kind of looks like this with an envelope like this, it's not even it's just the whole idea. Wow, you made that? That's what I think it's just so appreciated. I really do. Anyone I've ever given cards to just really appreciates it. So I love this hobby. I love it. I love it. Hi, Carol. I'm going to put another dimensional behind here. So yeah, I mean, I would mail this card just without all this, the bells and whistles. I mean, in the mail. Just don't put like dimensionals on it. Don't put these pieces on it. It's not meant for the mail for sure. And then this I'll clean up. So here we go. That took a little bit, but hopefully the next one will go a little quicker. So here's your envelope, and here's your card. I think that handing that to someone who's a mother, godmother, sister, friend, would love it for Mother's Day. So this is the original, and I'll show you. So in this one, it was more of a wedding card. wishing you a happily ever after. Now, this one is the one where I said, oh, I didn't put a butterfly on the inside. I want to do that. I'll just stick that there. So on this one, I did not put the Merlot strip here, and here I did. So I think you could see the difference there. It just stands out more, right? Thank you for my beautiful card. Sorry, running a little late. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. No worries. We're still here. We're making another card. I think, Karen, you won last week's card. Okay, so let's move on. So here, and also on this envelope for the original, I did lots of love on the envelope, and this one we did celebrate you. So the person's going to get their card. Let's just put it in here. You're going to give it to them in, you know, a gift bag. It's going to go in their gift bag, and they're going to see this decorated already, and then they're going to open their card, and they're just going to love the whole thing, right? That's what I think. So I just think adding this to an envelope that where they're going to get it hand delivered to them is fun. Let's move on to card number 2. And I'll put this over here so I don't lose it. And we're going to do the same thing. I think this one will go a little bit quicker. Here are the materials for card number 2. Elaine's custom card says, beautiful. These cards are beautiful. Thank you, Elaine. I had fun making them. And like I said, they're made with just sentiments and paper. The paper is the star of the show here. So I'm using the glitter organdy ribbon, some twine, and now this is my favorite. These 2 pieces, so it's the front and the back, are my favorite. I wish they weren't on the same front and back. I wish they were separate because they're my favorites in this kit. So here's the deckled, and on the original I used a stitch. So the deckled has that edging there. And here's the envelope. We'll put that over here with all the flowers so I don't forget. And then this will be for, I don't know, can't remember. We'll see what all of this is for. So let me see what I did here before I forget. Okay. So this can't be for here, could it? I'm trying to think. Am I missing a piece? I feel like I'm missing a piece. Well, if I'm missing it, I will figure it out later. So this is going to go behind here, this strip. So let's get that behind here. Oh, you see this? I was running low on this paper and I ripped apart something else that I was going to make, but that's why there's white behind there. And now let's just go like this. So I'm just having a little bit show, just like I did on the other. Actually, maybe a little bit more. Ow. And now we can put this on a piece of white, a white base. And let's just go like this. I should have my silicone mat down so I don't get glue all over the place, but I am trying to be neat. And then we'll put this down here. Now on this one, I am going to splatter a little bit. I did a little too much on my original, but I'm going to splatter on this one a little bit. Oh, the other, oh, no. I'm trying to think. No, this card I'm using a little bit of Wink of Stella to shine up the flower. So now I'm going to cut this off. This is my crummy glue scissors. I only use those scissors when I'm using glue. I'm going to leave it like this. I had some organdy ribbon going around here, but I think this one I'm going to leave as is. I can't decide. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it as is. And now I'm going to put this base right on here. And let's go like that. And then let's take this. This goes here. Now this is stitched. This is using the stitched rectangles. I don't know if you could use that, see that there, but that is using the stitched rectangles. Now I'm looking for my dimensionals. I have a full pack of dimensionals here, and I don't know where they are. That's not it. Oh, here they are. They fell behind. So I'm going to put, I like to use a lot of dimensionals. I like them to go in the middle, straight down the middle, and on the sides. I don't like it collapsing in the middle, you know, collapsing anywhere. I like a nice, like it to be strong, steady, firm, whatever. You know what I mean. Okay. Now we'll put that right in there. I think that's pretty centered. Yeah. And now we'll do the deckled, and we'll put that, and I'll show you the difference between the deckled and the stitched. I actually like the deckled look, but I like the stitch as well. But I have to still find my stitched rectangle that I lost somewhere in this house. I'm going to have to search the garbage as well because it could have landed in there. Let's do the inside before we do anything else. So now I'm going to take this little strip for the inside. This is 1/2 inch by 4. And put that there. Now I'm going to take one of my leaves. Oops, that broke. That's okay, we don't need it. I'm going to take this leaf, put it here. Well, we kind of did need it. Maybe I'll do something different. And just, let's see if I have a little flower that I can add there. I might have to cut a little flower. Let's see. Let's go here. These are actually meant for this card anyway. Yeah, I have a little flower here. I'm going to add. We are going to move this out of here. We're going to do this again. And put that over there. I want this whole, I want the 4 leaves, I think, at the bottom. Oh, it's just a different flower, different leaf, but I'm going to go like this. I broke off the top a little bit. It's really a petty little thing that I'm doing here, but I wanted 4 leaves, not the... And then I'm going to clean that up. So it's a little messy right here. You probably can't see it, but I can, and we'll clean that up with the glue remover. And then that one's going to go right there. And now we're going to take that other one that I just pulled off, and it's going to go up on the top corner. Just a little something extra. And I am going to put, now we're going to take some twine. Let's see, that'll be for, okay. I'm going to take some twine. I'm going to wrap it around here twice. I'm going to get my ribbon scissors. And I'm going to put some adhesive on the back. I have to cut this a little bit. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back on the bottom to hold down the ribbon or twine that I'm going to wrap around here. I have 2 pieces, and I'm just going to wrap it around, and then I'm going to secure it with some tape. Pardon my hand. Okay, and now we'll tie a bow, really little bow. I mean, I have a lot of twine here, but we're going to cut it down. And this one, I think I'm going to say Happy Easter. I think this will be pretty for Easter too. So on the inside, I'm going to say Happy Easter. And on the front, I think I'm going to use the Just For You. We'll use a variety of stamp sets. So let's get Happy Easter. I keep looking over here to see what I did. And this one, we're going to use Merry Merlot for the inside. Merry Merlot. Who said that? Love the way you decorated the envelope. Oh, that was Anita. Thank you, Anita. Okay, let me watch that. Be careful for that. Okay. Let's put this here. Let's get this on the inside. Okay, so there you go. There's Happy Easter. I'm going to move this a little bit so it's not interfering with the sentiment. Have a little bit of twine. And we're going to take, now this is where I'm going to be really careful, but this one I'm putting a little bit of, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to splatter a little bit with my Merry Merlot, and this is probably, oh, I like that. That's it. Just a little bit of splatter. Can you see that? I can't tell. Can you see it? Yeah. A little bit of splatter. We'll do the same on the front, but we're going to do the rest of the card first. So one of them had a little bit of splatter and one of them does not. Okay, so we'll put some dimensionals behind this leaf and this flower. And I know this is probably a lot more dimensional than I need on that flower, but you know I am a freak when it comes to dimensionals. So, all right. Now for the stem, I need some. So I have a little bit here. I'm going to cut that little bit to get it on the stem. And then I'm going to cut a little bit more to get it on the stem a little bit more. That's not working. It's not glue it. All right, that piece has to stay off. Okay, let's get this on at least. That can stay off too. Okay, let's put the leaf down. So the leaf will go right about here. And I'm going to cut one more, but I'm going to here, well, actually not cut it, but I have one more and I'm going to put that on. after I put the sentiment on. Okay, so that's going to go about here. Like that. And this is going to get a little bit of Wink of Stella. Have a little Wink of Stella. I'm going to put a little bit on so it has some time to dry. And that had a little bit too much. It was a little too wet. But there's a lot of Wink of Stella on there. And I'm only going to do it to the flower. And then once it dries a little bit, I'm going to throw a little dimensional behind there. Actually, I'm going to do that right this second. I don't want it to flop. So put a little dimensional right back there. Okay. Oh, it looks so pretty with the little Wink of Stella in there. Hopefully you can see. And then let's get the ribbon. So this is that organdy. I cut it in half lengthwise already. I used it for my original, the other half. So I already had the other half cut lengthwise. And I want some of that hanging out. And we're going to put that right in there with a glue dot. I move things around a little and I don't know where to go for my stuff, even though it's right in front of me. That's going to go there. Actually, maybe not on top of where it's got a dimensional. I'm going to keep it off of the dimensional. We'll fix that later because the sentiment's going over here. And then twine on top of that. Did you use the dies or did you fussy cut the flower? All fussy cut leaves and flowers, except for some of them were cut out of the back of, punched with the bow punch on the back. But majority are fussy cut. So these are all fussy cut or detail cut because it is very detailed. And you have to like doing that for sure. And I do. I really like making the most used out of the paper because sometimes the paper is just so pretty. I want it to be kind of the star of the show, so to speak. Okay, so there's that. Now let's get our sentiment. And this one I had said that we would do just for you. I'm going to do for this one. So happy Easter, just for you, happy Easter. I think that's okay. I think that works. And I think it will fit. I'm going to use Mary Merlot again. And I may have to stand up for this one. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit crooked, but it's okay. It works. This goes here. And now I'm going to put some dimensionals. I'm going to put a little adhesive here in the center, and the dimensionals only go on the left and the right because in the center it's already raised with the leaves that have dimensionals behind it. Patty likes fussy cutting too. Yeah, we're detailed people, and I think that's what makes us like fussy cutting. Because even sometimes when you die cut something, you might have not die cut it the way you really want it, and you wind up having to cut some excess off anyway. I do sometimes. Okay, so there you have that. This might have been better off moved over a little bit, but okay, there's that. A little ink on there. Okay, and now I'm going to do some splattering on here, and then we'll add gems. And then we'll do the envelope. I'm going to be careful. I did too much splattering on my original. I don't want it to have too much. Okay, that's just enough. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the, oops, too much. There's too much in here. Oh my God, it's so wet. Oh, it's okay. Can you see it? It'll dry up and it'll be fine. But, oh, it got all wet. What do I have? I have a tissue here. I'm gonna just put a little, I didn't know it was gonna come out like that. I thought when I did the flower, I took out most of the liquid. You gotta be careful with that. I guess you gotta test it on paper, these little splotches. Now I can use a little bit more of this, I think, just to help cover that up a little bit. Okay, now I'll take this away. Everything is fixable. Everything is fixable. Now let's get some gems. Now this is where we're going to use these gems. These are the elegant faceted gems. And my April card kit, you'll get a full pack of these. And I use the ones that are clear on here. So let's go with some clear ones. Did I use clear? Yeah, I used clear. So I'll put a clear one here. And then, whoops, another one down here. And a smaller clear one here. I think I did 5. And then let's get another smaller clear one. I'm really down to the nitty gritty on this. I have another pack, but I really want to use them all before I do. And on my April kit, you'll use all 3, the frosted ones, the clear ones, and the petal pink ones. I'm looking for a small clear one. Ah, there it is. I knew I'd find something here. And then we'll get rid of everything else. You know what? I think I'm going to have a big one cover up that mess right there. That's what we'll do. We'll have a big one cover that up. Yeah. And this will go here, and that'll go there. And then all is well with the world. This is actually going to move over a bit, and so is this one, because I don't like the way it looks right there. And this is going to go over here, right down there. Okay. You can hardly see them, but I'm making the card, and if it's not placed exactly where I want it, I'm just going to fuss around with it anyway. So there you go. Now, one more thing I forgot is the leaf. That's why it looks so bare over here. This leaf goes right under there. I'm going to put a dimensional. And then we'll do the envelope. And this is another one. I don't recall who asked about the envelopes earlier, where we were talking about, where we were talking about these being something that you would give to someone with their gift, not in the mail. So this envelope will be the same. So here's the front and there's the inside. Let's grab the envelope, and we'll put this one is simple. We just left the back plain. So we had one that was more decorated and one that was plain. And if I'm missing your questions now, I always go back later or tomorrow when I have time and I answer them. So if I don't get to them tonight, because I do have to finish up my newsletter, and that's the other thing, if you're not on my newsletter and you want measurements and photos and instruction for these cards, You'll want to grab that link in the description and join my newsletter. And then tomorrow you will get this newsletter, and it will also have some other things in it. Probably not my my April kit, because I'm not quite ready for that yet. But that will go out separately later this week, or next, one or the other. But I am going to share it with you tonight. So this is going to stay nice and clean and plain right there. It doesn't matter the direction. I have to fix that. And now this piece, I'm going to put it here again, just like we did earlier. Let's see if we have that like that. Maybe the front will do different. Yeah, we'll do the front different. I like to change things, shake it up from the original a little bit, right? And then this will go here. Hopefully you can, I'm not too far down. Isn't this paper? It's beautiful. Did you use the dies? Or oh, I answered that question already. Yeah, I'm assuming your name is Elaine. I overlooked this set in the catalog. I showed it earlier. If you were you may not have been here earlier. The set in the catalog. If it comes back in the new catalog, I am going to invest in it, because I just completely overlooked it. And the dies and the stamp set is just beautiful. And I knew this paper was beautiful, but because I didn't have the dies and the stamp set, I ignored the paper a little bit. And I wish I hadn't. So that's why I'm using it now. Okay, so now we just want to get leaves again. And I'm going to go like this and just taking off some of it, because I'm going to cover it with a flower, some of it. I'm just going to go like that. And then let's see, what flowers do I have? I have several. I don't want really big ones. Here's a little one. Let's see if this is too small. No, that's perfect, actually. I'm glad I cut out a variety. So this detail cutting now that I'm calling it, or fussy cutting, whatever you want to call it, is just such a good thing to do when you're sitting in front of the TV with, especially when, like for me, when I'm watching something with my husband that I'm not particularly interested in. It's a great thing for me to do, fussy cut, because I could just listen and not have to look at the TV, right? Okay, so let's put something we put just for you and Happy Easter. Let's see if there's something we're going to put on the front of this or not. I think we're going to leave the front. We could just put on the front. This is what I did with the original. I like to put something on the front too. It's not being mailed. So I'm just going to go, and I'm going to take the just for you again. But in this case, I want to make sure it's clean. Yeah. I want to make sure it's very clean, because I'm just going to cover up the just. So I'm going to take my Post-it tape and cover up the just. I'm going to do it twice just to make sure none of this ink gets on there. And I'm going to take Mary Merlot, and I'm only going to ink up for you. And now I'll take off the tape, and I'm going to just say for you. Okay. So we masked the just. We just have for you. And now we'll once again take that marker and splatter just a little bit. I'm staying away from that Wink of Stella. I don't want it to do what it did on the card. And just around the flower, I want a little bit of splatter. That's it. You know what? I'll try the Stella just a little. Let's see. Now I don't think any of it's coming out. I'm going to Stella up the flower here. Let's get some sparkle on that flower. Should be a little sassy. There we go. Okay. So there you have it. You have arthritis, so it is hard. Yes, I understand that completely. Yeah, fussy cutting may not be the best for arthritic fingers. Sometimes my thumb gets locked up. I don't have arthritis at the. My mother suffered from it, so I understand. And that's that. So this is the original. It's going to look a little bit different just because of the sentiments. So here's the original. And here I put for you again and used a different flower. And here's the back, nice and plain. Here's this one. This one I did lots of love. And on the inside I did Happy Mother's Day. And there again, a different flower and the leaf up there. Oh, did I forget to Stella the inside leaf? I did. Let's do that a little bit. See, now it's pouring out. The Wink of Stella is pouring out of this thing. And then, so just for you, Happy Easter. So, and then for you. So that's the difference in the envelope. So one's pink and one's the other. So we changed it up a little bit and it all goes. So let's take this one. And where's the other one we did tonight? And this one. Oh, I hate when everything's such a mess. Okay, well, I'm going to try to get it all in camera. I think you can see that, right? It's all there. All in camera. So that's your card kit tonight. The tutorial, like I said, will be in my newsletter tomorrow with a link to this video and to measurements and instruction. And yes, your name is Elaine and you live where? Oh, I missed where you live. I'll see it later. Store your Wink of Stella with the tip at the top, and that should help keep it from pouring. Thank you very much. That is exactly what I'm going to do. Thanks. Who said that? Lovely. And Karen says you love decorating the envelope too. Good, I'm glad. But yeah, I mean, if you're only decorating the flap like that, I sure would put it in the mail. Maybe even this, but this where you have some leaves hanging off and some dimensionals on there, I wouldn't do that. That's a little too much. I would fear that it would get damaged in the post for sure. Unless you just adhered it. And then when you close the envelope, you also adhered the leaves with some glue and you didn't put dimensionals. Maybe, you know, but I'm not trying it because I don't want it to come back. I want it to get to the person. Okay, so there's everything. All right, I'm going to move some of this out of the way so we can go through some other stuff. We'll do the prize patrol from last week, and we'll do the kit to go from last week, the March kit to go drawing. Okay, so just in case for some of you, I do see some new faces. I do have gift certificates in my online store. So if you have a birthday or any reason to want someone to get you a gift certificate, they can always reach out to me here. Or, you know, there's my email and order a gift certificate with me. Okay. I should put that in the description. The other thing is I'm also trying to build my team. I have a team of 5 right now, and these are the welcome packets that they will start getting once they join my team, my Stampin' Up team. I have a team meeting on Thursday, so if anybody wants to join up before then, we'll be getting together on Thursday. It's just a small group of us getting together. And then I'm going to try to do those once a month, starting this month. And then I have my Sweet Stampin' Friends tutorial. So as mentioned in the description, If you spend $35 minimum purchase in my online store, you get a tutorial. Oh, this is February. Where is my January? I know I printed the January. Oh, goodness. And now I don't know where it is. But anyway, this is what February looked like. But January's looks the same with different cards on it. And this is my card for the January tutorial. I'll just give you a quick glimpse of it and the envelope. And when you make a minimum $35 purchase in my online store, you get a free tutorial with 10 projects, and you get a thank you card in the mail from me at the end of the month for making that purchase. And you have to use the host code to get that tutorial. If you bump it up to $50, you'll get this kit. So I explained earlier, for anybody that might be here that wasn't here earlier, you'll get a kit like this minus the paper will come separately. It will come in the kit, but I have to order it after the deadline, which is I think I put Friday. I have to order the paper. So then you'll get a 6x6, so quarter pack of paper along with the card stock. So you'll just need sentiments, and you'll need to fussy cut. You'll need sentiments and adhesive and ink for that. All right. And that's if you make a $50 purchase in my online store. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about, let's see, March closed, registration closed for March. A card kit to go, which was using the Hues of Happiness. And also designer series paper, beautiful floral paper. We increased to 18. I am really, really grateful for all of you that have purchased that kit. It was amazing. And I still have people asking me today and yesterday, except that it's closed out, products ordered. So I cannot do anything more with that. So the April kit is going to feature, it's just going to be me for April. Heather and I are not going to collaborate again until probably May when the new catalog comes out. But I wanted to continue on, and I wanted to make some wow cards. So I'm making, this kit is going to contain 2 wow cards and 2 standard cards. Now I say standard, but they're not really standard. They're a little bit, they have a little bit going on, you know. So let me just show you the cards, how the kit will come. Now, keep in mind, for those of you that might be interested, I'm only showing you 3 right now because I only have 3 ready. I have to make a 4th. This kit is different from the others because there's a lot more work involved, and they're wow cards, and there's more product. So with the 2 wow cards, and the other 2 standard cards, there's just a lot more work involved than there is to make the 4 cards and duplicate them. So in the other kit, you get 4 designs, 2 of each design. In this kit, you get 4 designs, 1 of each design. So the kit will come, and this kit will come to you back. We're going back to the pink just for this month, the pink packaging. It is still $39 because you are getting product, and you are getting a lot for your value in this. So you're going to get where's the half a pack of, this is less than half a pack, but you will get a half a pack of the organdy ribbon that I used tonight, a full pack of the gems that I used tonight. And then these are 3 of the kits already made up. Now you can see all the work in there, all the die cutting and punching and whatnot. So these are 3. And I'm working on the 4th one. So next week, when I come back to you next week, you'll see the 4th. So you'll see all 4. And then I'm going to quickly show you. This is a standard card. Hold on 1 second. Let me take them all out. Well, it's a standard card, but it's not really a standard card. And so this is a standard card. So here we have the envelope. And I'm just showing you quick. And here's the card. Okay. Quick glimpse. And you'll see sneak peeks. This is another. Now, this is one of the wow cards. So this envelope is just embossed. So there's probably doing something to the front, but I haven't done that yet. And then this is the wow card, one of the wow cards. Okay. And I'll show you how to do that card. And then this is the second wow card that will have this belly band is not complete. But this wow card has a belly band, and you could put any sentiment you want on these. I use this stamp set, so this will be an option to add on. That is the stamp set I used tonight, and it is the stamp set I used on these cards. They're so versatile, but you could use any stamp set with sentiment. So this is the wow card and has a pocket. So here you go. Here's the wow card factor, and here's the pocket. So there you go. There's a lot of work involved, and that is the one that has the matching envelope, which is not complete. That is not done yet. So next week you'll see it complete. So that's 3 of the 4 for the April kit. Now, in tomorrow's newsletter, you will probably be asked if you have interest in the April kit. That will help me to know what I'm looking at. Because this is not a subscription yet, I want to go back to a subscription, but I need to have more people. I grew to 18, but I need to kind of double that to get a subscription going. So if you guys want to just keep sharing and telling your friends and to come over and hang out with us, then that would be fun. Now, this is the set. I made the tag. This is the set for everyone that participated in the March card kit to go. I mentioned that we made this a couple of weeks ago, and I mentioned that you would get a set of cards. You would be entered into the drawing for this set of cards that I made this one, and separately I had made these. Okay. And they were all using the basic borders die. So now you'll also get it in this bag, and it will, whoever wins it, it will be either, if you're a porch pickup person or someone that shipped, it will be in your packet. Okay. So we're going to do the drawing. And I mentioned last week, I will not use last names. I will only use first name, last initial for this drawing. Okay. Oh, just to go back to that other kit, the April kit, I mentioned it's $39. You get the product, you get the ribbon and the gems, you get the packets for 4 cards. It's using that Country Floral Lane paper. Oh, and the other thing I want to mention is I may use in those kits, in that kit, I've used some retired items, which is paper like this. And this is current. I used like this punch is retired, so you have to be okay with me using it retired items. I don't think you would care, but I just want to mention that. I don't think I used this, but I might use it on my 4th card. And then I have this ribbon. Where is that? I did make the 4th card. You know what? I'm just noticing I did make the 4th card. And because I know I use this ribbon, but I just don't know where I put it. So I have to find it. I use this ribbon, so the 4th card is ready. I just have to find it. So I don't think you can see it with this paper behind, but this is retired. So you have to be okay with me using some retired stuff. Majority is not retired, but there may be some things here and there that are retired. So, okay. So I just want to mention that. Oh, goodness, where is it? I wonder if I did put it in here and I just don't remember. Hold on 1 second. Let me double check. Let me double check myself. So I can show you that 4th card. Ha! Here is the 4th card. It is all ready. So here is the full kit. I did make it. All right. So this is the 4th packet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see all of that lovely work in there. And then this is the 4th card. So 2 cards, 2 wow cards. So this is the 4th card. Okay. And this is a pocket. And it uses a full 6x6 sheet of paper. So yes, I did do it. Oh, I'm so glad I pulled out that ribbon. I was losing my mind thinking, I know I made the 4th card. I was trying to read a, okay. So someone said, wow, wow, nice cards. Ah, Elizabeth, Janet, you love the paper as usual. You may, oh, thank you very much, Janet. Okay, let me go pull up the wheel. This is the wheel for, this one says Facebook Live. We want to go, okay, yeah. This is the card that we made last week, and that is the one for Prize Patrol. So that's the file I have up right now. So I'm going to spin the wheel for that right now. What? Hold on. Let me get that out of the way so you don't have to see all that. Okay, let's spin. Now this is Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and you all know I do this. So Christine Lebens, you are the winner. Congratulations. I don't think you're here tonight, but you win. You win the card from last week. Actually, Christine, I'm going to do something tonight, and I'm going to give you an alternative. And the reason I'm going to do is because you are making this card at our team meeting on Thursday. Last week I had mentioned that my team would make this card. So I am going to spin the wheel again for someone else to win this card because you're making it on Thursday, and you're going to get another card on Thursday. Okay, so let's spin this wheel again. I'm going to remove you, and we're going to spin it again. Okay, and I'm pretty sure Christine will understand. Vicky Sumner. Looks like Vicky Sumner. Okay, Vicky Sumner, you are the winner. And I know that I saw your name. You were part of the kit too. So you're going to get this card. Now let's do this. The congratulations. You won this card, Vicky. Let's put that there one more time so you can see that you won that. And now I'm going to open the other gallery for Hues of Happiness. And here are the 18 participants. And I'm going to spin the wheel, and it has only first name and last name. And the person that wins is going to get this. Who is it? Leslie M. Leslie M. You are the winner. I have your address because you purchased the kit, so it will be included in your kit. I don't know if you watch on Facebook or YouTube, or if you're on my newsletter, however you found me and ordered the kit, but you are the winner. Congratulations, Leslie M. So there we go. I'm going to put a little Post-it note on there. Congratulations, Vicky Sumner. And congratulations, Leslie M. Okay, there we have it. And we did stay here an hour and a half. I'm just seeing the time clock pop up, and it's 8:30. Oh, Leslie, you're here. You're welcome. Thank you for participating in the March Kit to Go. This will be in your packet. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. It's nice to, last time I did a drawing like that, the person was not on Facebook or on YouTube. They were just on my newsletter. So I'm glad to give it to somebody that actually is here live. It's wonderful. Yay. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me here tonight. I hope let's bring those cards out. Even though this is a kit to go, not a kit to go, a free with purchase kit, I'm still going to draw for them. I have 2 sets, so I'm going to draw for them. Not next week. One will be next week, and then one will be another time. Probably the one for Easter will be first, and since Easter's coming up, and then the one for Mother's Day will be the next one. Okay, but I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you all, and I will see you again. Be on the lookout for my newsletter tomorrow around 5 p.m. Eastern time. And I will come again with some, in that newsletter will be basically whether or not you have interest in the April kit. I'd like to get some idea. And then that will be a separate newsletter, I think, but about the kit. But tomorrow will just be the question, I think, about it. Maybe a couple of sneak peek photos if I get to it. All right. But anyway, thanks again. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.